we are going to run down to the USD pairs and figure out what we'll do or what they are doing. So let me start with Euro USD. I think is, if Euro USD, okay, here's the thing. If this move coming down is this, if this move coming down is this, then we might just be completing it and going back up for this. But if this whole thing right here is all the correction we have, then we might just be coming down for this. But we need a correction. It's high time we had a correction there somewhere. It's high time we had a correction there. Okay, so expect, this is the forward, expect that correction to happen. Is it a must it happen? Well, I don't know if it must happen. I don't know if it must happen. I don't know. But I'm seeing this going back up, seeing this right here and this right here. And now the problem is this a part of this, and we're going up for this here, or is this a correction on its own and we will come down for this, making this to go up? I don't know which one it is yet, and I don't oftentimes look at RSI for that, okay, because it can be confusing sometimes. So what will happen is we need to stick to the chart and figure out what it's doing. So is this move, could this be this, where we'll go down more before we, because I think a bigger correction is about to happen. So could this be this, and after all this we come down before we start a bigger correction? Is it possible? I don't know. We just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see which one is doing. GBP USD. So your trade there on Euro USD is go to the 15. Is to wait for this move. Wait for it, and you can buy. And once I see this move, I'll anticipate for this one too, which is this one coming up. Just like we have in gold and silver. If I have that move, I will anticipate for that. If I have it, which is this one right here, which is this, if I have it, I will anticipate for this to come, which is this move. And before we now start seeing, and if all that happens, then sorry, this whole thing right here might just be standalone correction on its own, or we might link it with this to go down. But whatever happens, whether it's a standalone or we're linking it with this, we're still going to come down. That's the bottom line. Let's go over to GBP USD, where we okay, this one we are clearly expecting a flat. We're clearly expecting a flat, most likely come down. We're clearly expecting a flat. This and then we'll come down. So keep your eyes on that one. Keep your eyes on that one. Can you get a trade here? Is it possible to get a trade? Is it possible to get a trade? The range is very small. It's very small. It's very small. So I don't know if you can be able to get this way. I wouldn't want to risk a lot on this, and if I think this thing is gonna go higher, I will reduce my risk and buy it. So if it goes, I'll put my stop loss to break even, and if I see it reverse, make a flag, I just close the trade. Or if I didn't see it on time, it might just come take me out at break even. But if I see it on time, I would like to sell this because it's, and I would also like to buy this. Will it perfectly happen the way I've drawn it? No, might not, most likely not. Yeah, but at least we know what we're looking for and what we should expect, right? That's it. NZD USD. Yeah, I'm also expecting this to complete whatever it is doing here, so we can buy. What's the bigger picture? Let's go to the 15. Am I still expecting that move? Okay, this move. Yeah, I'm still expecting. So this is one to keep your eye on. Keep a good eye on this. Okay. Keep a good eye on this. If you have this pullback right here, this could even go up some more, but wait for this pullback to happen. Once it happens, put your entry order here. You can also monitor it from the 5 minutes to give you an impulse, a flag. You buy the flag. All right, buy the flag. AUD USD, what are we expecting right there? So I kind of changed my analysis yesterday on this, but I am still open to seeing this becoming a correction on its own, a complete correction on its own, and then seeing this becoming a correction on its own too. This having a 1, 2, 3 in the middle. Remember, I told you this move might actually come, and we're no longer going to expect this for this. I told you, right? I told you, and it happened. I told you that's one of the varieties or one of the options we should look out for, and it happened. Even though it went below and beyond, just like gold, silver, S&P 500, US 30, NAS, and the rest. So it went up beyond. Okay, so if you get a good correction here, you can buy this, but be skeptical, because this move might just be this. Okay, and if that be the case, then this is a complete correction single-handedly on its own. All right, that is that. So USD card, I knew it. So now we have two options right here, and the question is this all the correction, and this is the top, and this becomes the top? That's one question. Another question is is this a 1, a 2, a 3, and this becomes a complete correction where we go back up for this move. Might be we might even get some other correction here, making this very extended before we get this. But the big picture is that we will expect this to also happen, because this is a standalone correction on its own. This is a flat, perfect expanding flat. So we'll wait for this to happen, and then we'll wait for this. So that's pretty big. Wait for this to happen. Yeah. So keep your eye on this one. If you see an impulse right here, if you see an impulse here and a correction flag, you can buy it, because it most likely will be this coming out. But keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on it. We are expecting cards to come break the stop. Yeah, this line right here. So keep your eye on it. Well, wait. Did this entry order also go? Yeah, okay. It was okay. This later became a correction. I was also thinking this would break the top one more. That's why my take profit. But I think I should also have this on the real account. So yeah, close order, and this may be starting a deeper correction here to go up some more, or it may be starting this move I have been talking about. Here's the thing, let's take this as a correction on its own. If this comes up a little more, we might link it with this being a running flat, and then we wait for the sales, or we put our sell order here. But if this ends up becoming a correction on its own, then we'll also treat this as a correction on its own. We will still sell. Whichever one it is, we will figure it out. Alright, USD CHF. This one has been acting quite strange, so leave it out for now. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone for now. Leave it alone. You don't have any setup there. You don't have, just ignore it.